Huge engage from both sides.
And I'm nervous for KT, if I'm honest. They had such excellent scaling options you highlighted before. They've just played Orianna Caitlyn.
He has been quite the engine for this team. A lot of carry champions for him, and he's the one piloting the Jarvan. So, Daniel, do you believe in Kanavi to get the first win on the board for a Jarvan?
I mean, yeah, I do, because it looks like he's going to get the first kill in this game. Caster blessed, caster cursed, I'm not sure what to say, but a clean play, good setup from Cream. Kanavi might be able to counter jungle a bit here on the top side, but of course difference in timer between the Grubs and the Dragon these days means there's not an easy objective for him to take back in response.
Yeah, Krugs for Dragon is a very good trade for TES, and 369's full HP, so they're not even worried about any sort of top side, dive or play up there in response from KT. Kanavi arrives, and he does have Smite, so Smite bite.
Going in, Cuz grabbing the initial. Now immediately going to clone out, but Cream is on the way, just forced to flash. Fear of the point-and-click CC coming in from Cream. Stopping Cuz from getting anything else. Really wanted that cheeky steal, but it just does not work out.
Yeah, okay, and that's going to be a full rotation. So look at the cost for this play. TS, full 5 members at Grubs means that Corki down here is actually getting the minions all the way up to the tower, so turret plate for Doctem.
Mid lane's the immediate 1v1. Across the Veil used just for a bit of extra damage onto Cream. Cream forced out of lane, but top lane left isolated. Perfect doesn't even bother to approach, so it's tower for tower trade, but first tower does go to the side of KT.
All right.
Tools with the support of a jungler to chase down, but Kanavi is here to shadow, here to cover. Control ward gives them perfect information as to where Cuz is, and Kanavi wants to kick this one off. Cream looking for the follow-up. BDD ready to go. Weirding doesn't connect. Cream trying to find the angle to get the CC down. Trapped in. Dashed out from Cuz, but just a dash to his death. Cream with a nice kill.
In all of their games here, this is going to turn into the Dragon. They should be able to burn it down.
Second Drake, perfect coming in. KT.
But nobody goes down. So we continue fairly close pace, and the decider are going to be these team fights. TES stacking up the Dragons. Wait.
Jackie Love on the bottom side, BDD trying to get away, but he's already marked up. Nice initial escape across the Veil, comes out. Jackie Love getting lower. Oh, but the Nico's on the way, trying to catch all possible options. Nice footwork from BDD. One more second, does he have enough to get out? No, he does not. 369 brings down the hammer and takes him out on the top side. It's a split play. Kanavi, they know he has no flash, he's easy pickings, but Cream wants to try and turn it back. He summons the bear, but the redemption is there, and there's nothing left for TES.
Nice counterplay from KT. Both teams making plays, opposite side of the map. The TES play is going to result in bot tower, but KT are answering, pushing mid. They'll get their tower answer there, and they got their kill answer onto Kanavi, capitalizing on the previously blown flash. Going blow for blow here, Daniel.
And super important that they're able to do so, right? Because it felt like they were just starting to fall behind, but this is giving them that bit of momentum, giving them that control on the top side, now leading to the Herald. Clone there for Hunk to spot out Cream, but we know he doesn't have access to the bear or the flash, so KT feel pretty comfortable to just take this. They lose mid in the process as well, so KT really swinging things back into their favor. Navi not even going to go for it. I think a good shout overall as Cuz is going to grab the Herald. Potential for KT now to leverage that to get some more prio elsewhere on the map. Case of TES, eyes on Kanavi and Cream. That's the big AoE damage. The flash bill for Hung as well.
Battle Herald summoned in the middle.
Ready to ride away in a blaze of glory. Hung gonna get things kicked off. Only managed to catch Cuz, and he just turns right back and starts free firing. Kanavi cut out the Sundered Sky, doesn't do a damn thing. TES though fighting back. Cream burned down on the side by Perfect. TES holding the line. It's an absolute bloodbath around the Drake, and it looks like they might be able to grab it in the end. They've taken the Hex Deck. Drake, Doctam running. BDD in the back lines. Jackie Love taken down. It's a double kill for Perfect.
And KT destroy them in the team fight.
Coming in from the standard probably gives them all that they need to know. Hung here as well. Recall coming in from 369, but if he TP's in, is it going to be fast enough? 6K getting lower. KT backing off, going to play to punish the TP instead. Looking to delete 369, unstoppable for a brief moment, dashing out to safety now. Ulti coming in from Cream. It's a bloodbath as Otacon remains in the mix, but it's a beautiful equalizer across the lineup. Hung tries to fire back. Across the Veil comes BDD, bouncing to the other side, looking to finish up TES. Jackie Love the barrier, keeping him standing. His banner goes a little bit too far, and 369 is happy to punish.
Oh, BDD!
Dash back, Weirding keeping him safe. Kanavi ready to cover. KT, are they confident enough to stay on the objective? Yes, they are. They're unconcerned. So many of the ultis missing. They know they can finish this one up, but it's the steal you mentioned, Kobe. Kanavi the hope. Jackie Love here as well. Doctam zoning him out. 5K getting lower, but 369 now has access. Their resistance is getting shredded by the Otacon, but Doctam full health. Zoning with the rockets, the Foss bombs. KT will take the Otacon. Perfect, not gonna have access to a crucial summoner spell, but maybe Cuz with flash is enough.
I will note too, 369 did a good job pushing bottom lane, so they've got the full opportunity to wrap around here. BDD's watching the flank though.
Crucial not to let 369 get onto that backline. Peter going in with the Hex Flash, immediate follow-up. He just gets burned to death by the Equalizer. Hung with the counter engage, but again, the fall of damage is not there. TES split apart and divided. They fall at the soul. The perfect secure coming in from Cuz just in time. Jackie Love running, flashing, will barely survive, but the soul will not go to TES.
Yeah, soul denied. KT, can they chase anything else down? Doesn't.
Catch out. The public execution, but for who? 369 turning back now. Cuz burned down. BDD might be in trouble. Jackie Love still sticking around, but Docdam happy to just jump in, riding the Corgi off into the night. Jackie Love wants to turn it with the barrier, but it's just not happening. Cream trying to prep the stun. It's ready to go, but he's just waddling out.
Yeah, BDD's got
room
this.
Left. Slow down. The big one. The triple for Docdam. KT coming alive in the late game. BDD presumably at some point will finish a full second item. Maybe hasn't had a chance to back quite yet. As Cream throws down the bear, but it's not doing a whole hell of a lot. Cuz happy to essentially just grab a solo kill. Perfect. And Docdam there to spectate.
Nice job. Perfect soaking the cooldowns. So gold lead, because they had one fight after fight after fight, but those fights were very necessary, Dracos, because they have been down 3 dragons the majority of the game. Now they've got, you know, the one for themselves, so they're only -2 on them. But
Right, all it takes is one big anti-stun, one mysterious minion.
Oh.
That was not it. That is the second one that's gone completely awry. KT happy to turn it back. Peter finding the multi-man knockup. BDD to finish that initial kill off. Now starting the chase. Excellent equalizer from Perfect. Living up to his namesake as TES are sent packing in the mid lane. Eyes locked on this Baron, however. No one waiting over the wall to try and zone Kanavi quite yet, but BDD inbound. Peter chasing it. Docdam's out for blood. Cream waiting to fire back with Annie. Cuz is the only one left in the pit. It's 369 to the back line. He's the strong member of the team trying to finish off Peter. Jackie Love finding the angle to Docdam. That's going to be big. The plasma stacks finally popping. BDD, though, chasing him down. Going to finish that one off. It's a double kill for Cuz. Hung, the last man left standing, and he's going to be quick to fall. KT again taking the fight.
Cuz is even going to kill the ward while they're finishing off the enemy support there. Actually assassinating the Corki, but everybody else had already taken so much damage that then they were deep in enemy lines, and they go down as well.
There's never really a right time. Sometimes you just got to have the hard conversation. Cuz, nice backstep coming in. Hung going to be initially caught out. 369 retreating. Redemption coming down from the sky, and Cuz still happy to keep chasing forward. TES zoned away from the pit, but here comes BDD as well. Cream instant flash out. Kanavi going to be caught up by the ultimate coming in from Nautilus, and down he goes. BDD on a rampage.
This team fight is just seamless from KT.
It's gonna be tough. They have to expose themselves to the flank. 2 angles of attack potentially coming in for KT. Hung waiting over the wall. Access
is this
to
it?
The flash, the proto belt. Nico ready to go, maybe to kick the fight off. Cream taken out in the blink of an eye, though. Oh my God! 369, the last man left standing. Another double kill for Docdam, and pack it up, boys. KT not messing around.
Yeah, they get their Baron and some extra kills on top of it, Dracos. Now can they chase down a couple more? Hung is going to be able to snare, is going to be able to walk away.
Okay, Kobe, we got a theory craft. If TES are going to make the comeback, is it just a steal? How can they do this? Because KT have been so oppressive, they've been better in the fights, and now they are just so far ahead.
Yeah, if you haven't won the last 5 team fights, then it becomes progressively worse each time because the other team is getting richer and richer and richer. And the other team has 2 Guardian Angels and 2 Zonias. And they have a Mikhails.
Yep. And a Redemption, which Hung obviously does not have.
All right,
oh, that's the ulti. Initial burst damage coming out. Hung looking for the re-engage. BDD able to make it over the wall using the power of the ultimate. Kanavi living for an extra second, but it's not quite enough. Cuz now unstoppable, going right over the wall. It's the 3-man. And we said it, Cuz needed to step up, and he absolutely has in this game 1. Dominant performance on this Wukong. They're not going to wait for Soul. They don't even need it. KT, when you win all the team fights, you win the game. TES sent packing in this series.
Honestly, great performance from every KT member. Great coordination.
Fantastic stuff there. First blood in the series.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.